It's hard to believe Money Shot softball season is almost over with. 3 seasons down, 3 first-place finishes. There's only one more season to go, and that's the fall season. So as the strippers start running to put their parkas on and the temperatures start to drop, the Money Shots look to make it a clean sweep and get a 4th first-place finish this year. They are taking on the Nucks for the first time tonight. You're listening to Money Shot Softball. I'm Josh Ingleby. Money Shot Softball brought to you by Integrity Auto Brokers.
But I shot a man in Reno
because you had to be shot to the heart. Lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot.
Everybody is on. Shots, 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 shots. Everybody! Shots, 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 shots.
AJ Egger, coach of the Mike and Money Shots, daring you to take the Money Shot Challenge. While you're watching your favorite Money Shots games this year on moneyshots.worldbreak.com, here's what you want to do. Sit down with 2 beers. Every time the Money Shots score a run, you take a drink.
And we got 1 run in, we got 2 runs in.
You take a drink.
Sahlberg over to...
You take a drink.
Scotty, round second. He's making his way into third, and it is a bases-clearing triple.
You take a drink. If the Money Shots hit a double, you take a drink out of each beer. You take a drink out of each beer. And if the Money Shots hit a shot,
Pitch the ball. He just tries to burn the left center fielder, and it could be. Will slap my ass and call me Susie. Just trying to burn the left center fielder, Scotty Clay hits a solo home run.
You take a shot. Make sure you take one of the special shots. We'll be announcing special shots all season long. This week's special shot.
G1, St. Nick.
Like this.
You got that look in your eyes, I know that.
That's right, take it from the doctor. It's Money Shot softball season.
Party people!
We start off the top of the first here with Aaron Knight leading things off for the Money Shots. Pitch comes in, Aaron putting it to right field. You know, he's been doing that a lot here this last part of the season. He was a straight pull hitter for a long, long time. Started putting the ball to right field quite a bit. So he leads things off for the Money Shots right off the bat. And that brings up Will Melendez. Money Shot, first time he's ever worn that jersey right there. Still looks white, puts it over to third base. Third baseman makes a play, throws it over to the right field, and here they come. They're going to be coming around the corner here. Aaron Knight's going to go ahead and make his way over to third. Will's going to make his way into second, and the ball is getting thrown around by these firemen known as the Nucks. So nobody out, top the first, runners at second and third, and it's going to bring Billy up here to the plate. Billy watches a pitch come in and puts one right up the middle. Great hit right there. That should score at least 1, probably 2. Here comes Will around the corner. Ball comes into the pitcher's mound, and Will Cadillacs his way on into home plate there. Cadillacing his way in just like John Holmes right there. Whipping it out, letting him see it, loving it strong. Here comes Rich Blum batting in the cleanup hole tonight. Runners at first, 2 in, and he pulls one hard down the line. Third baseman over there is going to need a wet cleanup right there in his pants because I think we're going to need a paper check. He might have crapped himself over there. So runners at first and second, nobody out. 2 in already for the money shots. Going to bring up Big B-Hat. Brian Hattersley to the plate. Takes a look, dances around, hits the ball over into right field. Right fielder goes back on it, twisting him around, and he makes the catch. Billy goes ahead and tags, moves over to third from second. Rich stays at first. So 1 out, runners at first and third. The Grim Reaper coming up to the plate, takes a look around. As you can tell, things are starting to get cooler a little bit. People are wearing longer sleeves, but Grim goes ahead and takes the walk. So that brings the bases loaded up here. And filling in for the money shots tonight is Ruben. Ruben plays quite a few different teams out there. So Ruben pops it up over to the third baseman. Man, he really didn't get much of that one. Barely got it over to the grass. So bases loaded. That's going to bring up Kevin up to the plate. Kevin Mosier. He's looking to hit. He's got a strike on him. Swings and misses. And the guys, we got a buyer out there. We got a buyer. That's a strikeout right there. Strikeout with the bases loaded. So money shots come away with only 2 runs out of that. And they're going to go ahead and make their way out into the field. Tired of the same old rat race when you're going to shop for a car? Fear no more. Contact Integrity Auto Brokers. Integrity Auto Brokers, where they give every customer individual attention and individual needs. It's not a big dealership somewhere, some huge dealership where you're just another name, and if you don't buy anything, they'll let you walk right out the door. Instead, they find out what you're looking for. They go out and they find it, and they make sure you get a great deal while you're doing it. Most of their business, almost 95% of their business, is all repeat and referral business because he has taken care of so many people. Integrity Auto Brokers, make sure you get a hold of them today and find yourself that car that you've been looking for. All right, while we were gone there, the Nucks went 3 up, 3 down so fast that the money shots were able to get back into the dugout, and Jake went ahead and hit a double to lead off the inning. So that brings up Dr. Egger. Dr. Egger hits the ball over to the shortstop. Shortstop can't make the play. I don't know if somebody put some Crisco on his glove or maybe he's got some KY jelly there from some stuff in between innings. But runners at first and second. Aaron Knight hits the ball out in the outfield, caught by the center fielder. Egger's going to stay at first, and Jake's going to make his way over to third. So Big Willie up here, Big Willie style, Will Melendez, killing the third baseman one more time there. Somebody call that kid's mom. Will's picking on him. That's going to make Dr. Egger over to the third. He's going to be sliding in safe right there as the ball rolls around his family jewels. So with 1 out, runners at second and third, we got another run scored. That's 3-0 money shots. It's going to bring Billy up here to the plate. Billy hits the ball hard over to the third baseman. Third baseman doesn't even really make an effort at that one. He just barely even watched that one come around. Big Willie's going to score. Dr. Egger scores, and Billy makes his way into second base. So another couple of runs score, and the money shots start doing their thing. They have been hitting the ball all year, just killing it. That brings up Rich, and he's going to put the ball way over there into the right field. Billy's going to come around and score. Rich is going to make his way over into third base, and another triple for Rich. He loves hitting in that 4-hole. He's just been killing the ball lately. He can't even keep the ball in the park half the time. It's going to bring up Mr. Hattersley. Brian Hattersley up here, watches the pitch come in, dances around, sees the outside pitch he likes, and kills it right down the first baseline. You can see a little chalk dust that's still right there where he hit the line. So Brian makes his way over to second. Rich goes ahead and scores, and the ball rolls around in the outfield. Brian goes ahead and takes third very wisely. That sets him up for a sacrifice fly here. See what the Grim Reaper does with that with a runner in scoring position. Swings, puts a single out in the outfield. Look at that. Guy misses it. And Jason's going to be on his horse because that ball's rolling all the way to the fence. Grim comes around into third and basically just switches places with Hattersley on that one. Another run scores. So here comes Speedy. Ruben filling in for the money shots tonight. Hits the ball hard over there into left field. You know what? That is a great hit for Ruben. Sometimes Ruben is plagued by trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, which he does about once every 10 years. That's going to bring Grimm around to score, so the money shot's got something going here. So Kevin's up to the plate. Kevin looking for the golden sombrero tonight, but instead of striking out, he puts a ball out in the outfield. Great hit from him. Speedy's going to make his way in to score, and Kevin stays at first. So another run scored from the money shots. It's going to bring Jake up here to the plate. He led this whole thing off. We didn't get a chance to see it because the Nucks couldn't hit. And he hits the ball out in the outfield. Look at that. Look at the guys going way back, and he misses the ball. Here comes Kevin around second. Jake's going to make his way in for another double. He is killing the ball tonight. So Dr. Egger's going to come up here with runners at second and third. He looks at it. Oh, a little pop-up over into right field, but it's in no man's land. Look at Dr. Egger is taking off running. Kevin's going to go ahead and score. Jake's going to make his way into third. Dr. Egger has not been hitting the ball hard for the last couple weeks, but he's been figuring out ways to get on base and let his speed do everything else for him. There we go. Aaron Knight with a great hit over into left field. That's going to score Jake. Dr. Egger yelling at Jake, telling him he's going to catch him, so he comes on in. Aaron stays at first, and the money shot's got another roll going. And Big Willie style killing that third baseman over there. He's going to be wondering why he even wore that glove because he hasn't caught a ball all night long. So that's going to be first and second. Big Billy up here to the plate. Billy hits another one over into left field. Can they catch it? Of course they can't. Aaron's going to make his way in from second. And this is what the money shots have been able to do all year long, is just string together a bunch of hits. Rich Blum batting for the second time this inning, decides to go left-handed, and he puts a charge into one, but they go ahead and make the catch out there in right center. Will goes ahead and tags from second over to third, and there's runners at first and third now with one out. That's going to bring up B. Hattersley. He put one right down the first base side last time. Hits the ball out there into center field. He's kind of watching it, and it is caught for the third out of the inning. So another great inning from the Mike and Money shots there. So score is 13-0 money shots, and the Nucks are trying to get something going here. Kevin throws the ball in, and they bloop one over into right field, and it is a fair ball. Ruben overruns it, brings the ball into second base, off the mark, and the Nucks lead things off with a little bit of a blooper double there. 13-0 money shots. Pitch comes in. Lefty swings, barely hits the ball over to first base. Jake comes off, makes the play, flips it over to Kevin, but Kevin can't hang on to it. I'm not so sure they'd have made the play there anyway. Guy was on his horse coming down the line. So runners at first and third. Pitch comes in, and it's a bloop out into short right center. Dr. Egger coming in on it, and makes the catch right at his toes. Guy's tagging, and Dr. Egger brings one into home. The only problem is that everybody right around home plate was about 6 foot tall, and Dr. Egger threw it about 8 foot tall. Actually almost hit the camera back there, hit right at the bottom of the fence. So one down, and line drive over to Rich at short, so the runner stays at first base. So two down now, 13-1 money shots. And pitch comes in, a little blooper over to second base. Kevin makes the play, runs over, and takes it himself. So the Nucks get on the board, but money shots come back in for some more sticks.